YouTube channel. My name is Mango Beni, the legal connoisseur, here to make legal knowledge both comprehensible and within your reach. I am personally known as Becoming Advocate Gavin on all my social media platforms, and that is TikTok, Instagram, as well as here on YouTube. So please do make sure that you do follow me on all of those platforms, because I do share a lot of educational content. Addition to the videos that are going to be coming up is that I am going to be hosting tutorials for civil procedure and criminal procedure, since you guys have requested that. So you should start expecting that starting from this week. You will get those tutorials that you guys have requested. Additionally, number 3, I am the founder of My Lawful Journey, and what My Lawful Journey is a community of candidates or people that are starting off in the legal field. So that is whether you're a student, whether you're a people advocate, whether you are a candidate attorney, whether you're in compliance, whether you're a legal secretary. We are just a community of people that love law, and we share work vacancies, textbooks, work opportunities, and basically assist each other in our lawful journeys, because we are legal professionals after all. So the group is there on Instagram. It's My Lawful Journey on Instagram, My Lawful Journey on TikTok, as well as we have a WhatsApp group that is more interactive, where we basically network with one another. I'm a firm believer that whether or not you are in the same university with someone, when you get to the workplace, it's not going to matter that you're from UNISA, you're from UP, you're from Rhodes, you're from Wits. The end of the day is we're all going to be colleagues, so we need to get into the habit of networking with one another, just so that you have a strong legal community by the time that you actually get to practice, or by the time that you actually get to enjoy your career and you get to graduate. You will at least have a few people who have worked the journey ahead of you, or you've got people that are walking the journey with you, who can assist you in navigating it and making it a little bit easier. So I am a founder of this. I'm so grateful that it is growing, and I do hope that more people can join, just so that we can join hands and make sure that every student is supported, and also make sure that every student is networking while they are studying. I'm also still networking even after I finish my pupillage, guys. I do believe that networking is very important, hence I started this group, and yeah, I will see you there. I do hope you guys do follow the pages. Also, the pages will also work. So the My Lawful Journey page on Instagram, as well as on TikTok, we will be sharing work vacancies. This is to actually also help with people who have got law degrees and are looking for employment. We are just here to make your journey just a little bit easier. Let's start with today's video. All right, so today's video, we are dealing with how do you become an attorney in South Africa. All right, so to start off the video, I will be tabling it in 3 parts. So 1, I will discuss with you what is an attorney. 2, how do you become an attorney, and 3, work opportunities, meaning candidate attorney vacancies that are currently open now that you should apply for, that would lead you to becoming an attorney in a few years' time. All right, so let us start with the video. What is an attorney? So an attorney is a legal professional who provides legal advices, drafts contracts, as well as negotiates on behalf of clients, and also in most cases represents them in lower courts. So what do I mean by lower courts? Lower courts, I mean that they represent clients in merged courts, and in some instances, if they do have a right of appearance in high courts, right? So the work of an attorney is very interesting, because I do think that that is where law gets interesting, right? That is where everything starts. So as a client, if you have got a matter, let's say you're going through a divorce proceeding, so the first person that you're going to want to talk to if you're getting divorced, or if it's a maintenance matter, or if it's a breach of contract matter and you actually want to remedy the situation, is an attorney. That is where you first start. So attorneys really play a crucial role into our legal system. So that is what an attorney is. How do you become an attorney? Okay, so there's different ways that you can become an attorney. I'm going to explain two to you guys that I know of at the current moment. So there's two ways that I know of at the current moment. I don't think there's any other way, but please do share down below if there is. My research tells me there's two. All right. So the first way, which is the traditional way, is that you would do your LLB, which is going to be a 4-year degree. Then after that, you will do your 2 years of articles of clerkship. Then after that, while you're doing that 2 years, you will mandated to write 4 board exams. So these board exams, you will have to pass them, and then at the completion of your articles, you will then apply, right, to the High Court to get admitted as an attorney. So that is the traditional route that you would take if you want to become an attorney. However, there is now PLT, which just makes things just a little bit easier, where you can do your LLB, which is 4 years, right? Then you will do your PLT. Most people do them for 6 months. Then it takes down your articles into 1 year. So you do your 4 years, right? Then you do your PLT. You can do your PLT while you're doing your articles. So for example, let's say that you are currently doing your articles at Bowman's, right? So while you're doing your articles at Bowman's, you can also be doing your PLTs. It will then assist you in terms of, as soon as you finish that 1 year of your articles at Bowman's and you've done concurrently your PLT, you will then be ready to be admitted as an attorney if you have passed all your board exams. So it really does take your years down. You can choose either or of the routes, guys. I do know that PLTs are usually expensive and some people cannot afford them. So you can still also do the 2 years. I don't really think it's a bad thing. If you think about it, it is what it is. It is what it is. Just choose what works for you. So if you want to be admitted quicker as an attorney, then my advice for you is do your PLTs and do your articles in 1 year. Then if you cannot afford it, you can then do your 2 years of articles. It is also going to lead you to the same route, which will then allow you to be an attorney. All right, and then candidate attorney vacancies that are currently open that you should apply for. All right, so one thing that you guys must know now is that usually the big five firms, right, really recruit 2 to 3 years earlier. So I need you guys to be in your A game in terms of applying, right? Yesterday we had a conversation about work. Today we are having a conversation about articles. One thing about articles is that doing work assists you with getting articles. Keeping your marks at an all-time high, 65 and above, assists you with getting articles. And also doing extracurricular activities assists you with getting articles. So I do want to tell you, if you're a first-year student, second year, third year, fourth year, please make sure that you are paying attention to these 3 things. Because at the end of the day, they do want to see that you're a well-rounded person and you can manage the different responsibilities that you're going to get. So don't just mainly focus on being a student and getting high marks. Also do work and also try to participate in the university leadership structures that are available for you, just to show that you can lead, just to show that you can work in a team and all of those things. So those things are very, very, very important. And I do think that they also allow you to learn how to manage your time, because you're always going to have something that you're doing apart from law. So when you have now graduated, you maybe have to deal with the fact that you need to go to work in the morning and then come back and deal with your family household and all these other responsibilities that you can have. So time management is very important, especially now where it is a skill that you can learn in your 4 years of study. Additionally to that, I am aware that there's people that are doing BA law and there's people that are doing BCom law. So if you are doing BA law and BCom law, you do know that you do those qualifications for 3 years, and then you'll have to do 2 years of your LLB. After which, as soon as you do have that LLB degree, it is going to be the same route that you can take to be an attorney. So you're either going to choose your PLT and 1 year of articles, or you are going to choose 2 years of articles and then write your board exams during those years and then apply to get admitted as an attorney. Remember, your fit and proper status is very important, particularly for you right now as a student and generally for the rest of your life. So what do I mean by this? Avoid plagiarism, avoid doing anything that can really jeopardize your career before it even starts. At the inception of your career, you do not want to be having disciplinary hearings at a university space, because all that will impact whether or not you will be admitted as an attorney at the end of it all. So from me to you, please be extremely careful. Please make sure that you follow all the university rules, because at the end of the day, law it's all about rules. So if you cannot follow university rules, how sure are we that you're going to be able to follow legal rules? So please make sure, please guys, this is advice that I'm giving to most of you, and I do hope that you guys do take it seriously. All right, let's get to candidate attorney vacancies that are currently open right now. I am mainly going to be sharing the big five. At a later stage, I will be sharing small law firms that are open for 2025, because I do know that there's people who did not get articles and are still looking. I'll make sure that I post that as well. But for today's video, this is the big five, and what I've noted with the big five is that they're already recruiting for 2027. Do you see what I mean when I say that they usually recruit 2-3 years prior? So I need you guys, first year students that are watching this, please make sure that your Leaply account, like I said yesterday, it must be complete and you are ready to apply. All right, courtesy of my diary, this is my content creation diary. Courtesy of my diary, what I have here is so let's start with McRoberts Attorneys. McRoberts Attorneys are currently open right now, and they are closing on the 20th of May 2025. They are recruiting for next year 2026, so please do make sure that you do apply. So this one was one that I could find for next year, so please make sure that your application starts now. Then let's get to CDH. CDH, guys, is closing on the 31st of March 2025, and this is the recruitment for 2027. So if you are second to third year, please make sure that you're applying. Second, third year, fourth year, maybe a little bit too late unless you're willing to wait until 2027, but please make sure that you're applying right now. It is closing on the 31st of March 2025. Then let's move on to Bowman's. So Bowman's is currently opening for 2027 as well, and is closing on the 31st of December 2025. Please make sure that you apply. Remember, I did say that you can start applying from second year going up, so make sure that your A game is up in terms of applications. And then we have got Workman's, right? Is it Workman's or Workman's? They are also recruiting for 2027, because they also said that you should note that they recruit 2 to 3 years prior, and the dates are quite different. So there's 2 dates that we have got, it opens in Feb and closes on the 30th of April, right? So that's the first opening for articles, and then we've got another opening that opens in July and closes on the 30th of September. So please do also make sure that you are applying. And then ENS Africa is closing on the 30th of November 2025. So guys, these are the applications that are currently open right now, that are currently running, that I would advise you guys to please make sure that you do apply for. It's great opportunities, guys. And the reason why I do, I like all firms, but I do hope that one of you or two of you or 30 of you or however many of you can get into the big five, it's because I do feel that their remuneration package is quite decent and it allows you to be able to live a decent life. So I would want everyone to at least have a shot at that opportunity. And also, who doesn't want to work for the big five? You know what I mean? So please do apply. I will see you guys in my next video. Tomorrow we are going to be doing a video dealing with basically how do you read a case for your own understanding. I've also received a lot of requests pertaining to this, so that's what we are covering tomorrow. I will see you guys in my next video. For now, from me to you, see you in my next one. Bye.